Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Ooh, that's a good one. Wow. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right off the back. Right off the back. Wow. Okay, let me rest that here. The cards have spoken. The universe has spoken. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Isn't that an interesting way to look at life? Because we normally look at life like obstacles is like, oh my God, I can't do this. I just keep walking into walls. And it's just like, the wall is there for a reason. You know, if you adjusted your path and tried something else, maybe the wall won't be there and it will actually flow. And oh my goodness, I have had I have had so many experiences with that where it's like certain things that I would be trying to do, it just wouldn't work out. It was just always block, block, block. And I'm just like, what do I need to do in order to make this work? And sometimes it's just like, quit it, find something else to do. And that little thought alone, quit it, quit doing something, because there's so many obstacles. And it's just like, but that means that I'll be giving up and not taking into consideration that the obstacles mean that that's not the direction that I'm supposed to go in. Man, this card. Drop the card. But this card just brought up literally so much for me. It did, because every time I think about all of the obstacles that I've faced in life and just everything that I've tried that never worked out and everything that made me cry really hard and just felt like I wasn't doing anything with my life. It was like it was leading me to the direction that I was supposed to go on. Oh my gosh. You know, years ago I was in this situation where it was just like I was being taken advantage of. Really bad, really, really bad. And everything that I tried to do at that time, it would just fall to pieces. And I never understood. And I fell into the deepest depression that it, like, just thinking about it really hit really, really hard. And I'm so happy I'm not in that place anymore. I'm really so happy I'm not in that place. And it took going through that and walking into that wall multiple times to realize that, hey, maybe I should try something else. Maybe I should just leave that path alone and venture off somewhere else. And of course, I fought that thought, because it's like, hey, I want to do this, and this is what I set out to do with my life, and I'm never going to give up this path because this is what I want to do. Stubborn. Yes, I know. It's a thing. I've been stubborn my entire life. But I've learned. I have learned. And it's like going on that path where I'm like, stop doing this thing that I'm trying to do and venture off into something else was the hardest thing to do, because I felt like a failure. right off the back. Felt like a failure, where it's just like, I've been trying to do this for years and years and years and years, and I just keep walking into all these walls. I keep failing at every single thing that I try with this. And I lost all faith in everything that I was doing, where it's like, am I good enough? Even though I have no other I have no other I'm lost for words right here. There is no evidence that I'm not good enough. There's a lot of evidence that I am indeed good enough, but it's like when something bad happens to us, we normally just focus on the bad things and never the good part. So it's like, it was really hard to get my mind frame out of, hey, this failed. Maybe I should go a different direction. And my brain is like, no, I should just keep trying at this because, yes, it failed, but this is kind of what you want to do. And it took the situation that happened that literally broke me. I wouldn't say broke. I would say bent really, 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 really bad. Yeah, because nothing breaks you. Yeah, let's get that straight. Nothing can break me. It just bent me really bad, where I was forced to change directions. And that's what I realized in hindsight. What happened? It's like the walls were there telling me, the obstacles, the walls, the obstacles, all of that was there telling me, hey, this is not direction to go in. Go somewhere else. Go the other direction. Do something else. But I was so stubborn and just kept going with that one thing, where I'm just like, this is what I want to do. And everything else is saying, no, Jody, stop doing that. That is not your path. Go this way. Stubborn Jody was like, that's the way I want to go. So the situation had to change and become drastic enough to where it's just like, it broke my hope. And when I lost hope in going after that goal, that's when I gave up going after that goal and started doing something else and started trying to put my focus on something else and started exploring life beyond what that meant. Because for the longest time, going after that goal meant my entire life. It was my entire life. And once I switched from not focusing on that anymore, I didn't know what the hell to do with myself. I had days where I'm just like, so what am I going to do today? I don't know. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And I feel like I should do this, but I don't have the drive. I'm not in the headspace to do this. I'm not anywhere close to where I need to do in order to do this. I don't really want to do that. But it's like, I didn't realize that I was in a time of healing, where it's like I have been pushing myself to go into the direction that was not right for me, which was making me depressed as hell, and me ignoring all of these signs because I'm stubborn as hell, only to realize that I've been the one breaking down myself. So I had to go through that period of healing where I felt like, oh, I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know who I am without going after this goal. And that healing period took a long time. And I am happy I had this space and the ability and the people around me allowed me to heal. And that's the thing as well. The people around me, they had to go because they were the ones who were triggering that massive breakdown. And In hindsight, that was their job. And it's like, we get so caught up in thinking that people are just evil and everything that they do is just evil towards us, and we can't understand why they do certain things. And it's like we're looking at it from this level, right? From very small level, not understanding like the grand scheme of things, where it's like that person was basically put in your life so you can go the direction that you need to go, because you're so damn stubborn that all the subtle signs that the universe is sending you, you ignore it, and you still go headfirst into the direction that you want to go in. So that person was put as an obstacle in front of you so you can go on your path. And when I realized that that was the reason why that person was in my life, to basically break down everything and send me on a different direction, I stopped cursing the hell out of that person. I really did. I stopped all of that. And what I started doing was thanking them. I mean, not to their face, because it's like, stubborn here, I would never speak to them ever again, because it was horrible. But at the end of the day, I realized that that was that person's job. And I started thanking them, because it's just like, if they didn't do what they did, I would have still been going headfirst into the goal that wasn't for me. And that little switch taught me so much about the people that come into your life. For there's a saying people come into your life for a reason. It was like a lesson, a blessing, and something else. I don't remember. It's just drawing blanks. But everyone's in your life for a reason. So it's like that person in my life they were in my life to guide me to the path that I was supposed to go on. And during that moment when everything was breaking down and, oh my God, my whole world is falling apart, it's like I dislike that person a lot. Like a lot. But then during those venting moments and the moments when I'm just like, I can't believe I was so stupid, I trusted this person, and this person, like, basically the knife was this long and it just like right into my back, and I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe I fell for that. I just felt stupid. And it was more of me beating up myself than what the actual person did. And again, it was me doubting myself because I trusted this person more than I trusted myself. Why do we do that? I don't know. But it was during those times when I was just like, I can't believe this. I can't believe that. I can't believe this. And there was one day where I was like, you know what? If that person didn't do that, I wouldn't be standing where I am right now. And that's when it clicked. That's when it clicked for me, where I was like, if that person didn't do that, I wouldn't be right where I am. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. And the genuine love that came from me for that person shocked me, because I'm just like, I never knew that after all of that anger and everything towards this person, that there would be so much love that would pour out of me towards that person, because I realized what that person was doing without their knowledge, because I'm pretty sure they don't even know what they did for me. And that alone made me understand that obstacles are there to get you on the right track. That this card this card summed up my entire life. I can't tell you how much, like, that was just one simple story that I that I'm sharing with you, because there are a lot of others, but it was like this one was just so significant because in that moment of anger and that moment of basically cursing that person, I realized that what they did pushed me in the direction that I needed to go in. And I was so happy and I was so grateful. Wow. Wow. Yeah. It really made me think and understand that whenever I'm facing any obstacles right now, when I'm going towards any goal or anything that I'm doing in life, and if I'm just facing roadblocks after roadblocks and obstacles after obstacles, they're there for a bigger reason. They're there to put me on the right track. They're there to teach me something. And in the moment, my goodness, in the moment, they are the worst thing that could ever happen. But in the moment, I have to remind myself that, hey, this is happening for a reason. And then those moments can become a lot easier to handle. But we're stubborn all the time, especially me. I'm stubborn as hell. So like in those moments, I'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe this thing. And then it's like, well, it's happening for a reason. So it doesn't make any sense. I just like fight with all my might, because I know that if I'm fighting with all my might, something's off. Because when things are for me, they flow. It flows so, like, it comes so easy. I'm just like, wait. Is there a catch somewhere? Is there a catch? Because I don't understand why this is going so easy. And that's what I realize. Once things start flowing and you're on your track and you're doing what you need to do and going in the direction that your life needs to go in, it's going to flow. Once you take your eyes off that and think, I'm gonna go over there and try that over there and everything, and it's just like, if that's not for you, you probably shouldn't go that way. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Then all these obstacles just start popping up. It's just like, all right, go back over there. The flow was over there. Stay in that flow, right? And the obstacles are there for a reason.